So hopefully you have done your straight score and your curved score. The next one we're going to do is a circle score. So you will be cutting out and scoring a circle. You need to draw a circle within a circle. So I could just take something like that and trace it inside and outside, and then I'd have a circle within a circle. Or I'll show you another trick. This is kind of fun. I'll put a little dot here in the middle so I know where my middle is. And then you can take a paper clip, hold one pen, this is my dead pen, in the middle, and then take the other pen and just pull the paper clip out and about. That's my outside circle. And then the smaller part of the paper clip is my inside circle. This is the one I want to score. So I'm going to just go ahead and score it now. I'm going to push really hard with my pen, oops, so that that circle is scored. Scoring being denting it in there. And I drew the dot in the middle so I'd know where the middle was, because I want to make a line that goes to the middle. Like that. Now I have my pattern for my circle score. To cut it out, remember you never want to cut straight up to a circle and then turn it, because then you get a glitch in your cut. Always approach it from an angle like this. Remember, when you're cutting, you want to use the full blade to get a smooth cut, and you don't turn your scissors. You turn the object that you're cutting. And then the reason I made this line to the center is I want to cut up on that line and stop when I get to the center. Now, we're just back to the curved score again. Remember using your fingers, oops, here we go. Remember using your fingers like Pac-Man? Only fold a small portion of the curve at a time. So, like this. Just working my fingers around there very gradually, only folding a small portion of the curve at a time. It helps if I'm using slightly heavier paper here. If you're not happy with the way yours is going, find a heavier paper. It might be one of those advertising cards from inside a magazine or a flyer, or it might be, you know, the cover of an old folder or something. You can find slightly heavier paper. Doesn't have to be all one color like this. It can be anything, just so long as you can do the technique. Now I've got my circle cut out. You can see where I have folded the score line. Now watch. If I slide, I've got these two things here. If I slide one over the other, then I get this cool kind of a cone thing, right? I'll turn it over here so you can see. This way it's sort of like an empty volcano. The further I slide one side against the other, the higher this peak becomes. And when I've got it kind of like a little sombrero this way, kind of like a little volcano this way, when I've got it the way that I want it, then guess what? Teeny tiny drops of glue. Remember, don't open your glue bottle until you're ready to use it, and then close it right away. So I know that I need teeny tiny drops of glue just here. And these two sides aren't going to be in the same place, so I also want it here as well. And then I'm going to go back over it the way that it was. I want it about like this. Now if I just let go, it's going to come open. You've got to be patient. You've got to hold it for 30 seconds. I'll fast forward here, but be aware that I held this for 30 seconds. Okay, back to the place where we're keeping all of these. I could squeeze it on there. I think I'll put it down here. So this is our third technique, number 3. And we call this a circle score. Trying to glue it down like this would be tricky, so I'm going to glue it this way. I will put teeny tiny dots just along the edge that will touch. And there you go.